What's good? What's tea? It's your girl Tyra Monique, and I'm back with another video. First and foremost, Happy New Year. I have not made a video in 3 years, which is crazy. Time goes by so fast. I fell off, but it's okay because I'm back on y'all's screen. Anyway, before you do anything, make sure that you like, comment, share, be kind, and subscribe. And let's get into the video.
Hair go long like Chia, money go long like Nia. I ain't in the big idea, my twins big like Tia.
Today I'm going to be talking about something that I eat, sleep, breathe, and love, which is Halloween. To know me is to know that I am obsessed with Halloween. It is my favorite holiday. Like in my world, every single day is Halloween. So why not talk about something that I'm so passionate about? And when I talk about Halloween, I mean the biggest, the baddest, the greatest. You see the shirt. You see the knife. Big Daddy Michael Myers. So today I will only be discussing my favorite Halloween movies from the Halloween franchise. Let's get into these rankings, okay? Coming in at number 1, and I know I'm gonna piss y'all. Coming in at number 1, which I know some of y'all gonna be pissed off, and I really do not care. I gotta give credit when credit is due. Rob Zombie's Halloween 2007. I don't understand why people don't like that movie. I feel like Tyler Mane, who played older Michael Myers, Michael was like 8'10". He was humongous. The mask, I love it. It was scary. It was so detailed. Like, oh my gosh, he did such an amazing job. And what I saw that other people didn't like, that I actually adore about what Rob Zombie did, is the storyline. Like when you look at the other Halloween movies, I feel like it was kind of simple. You know, it was bland. Like, you know, Judith is in her room, you know, she's brushing her hair, and young Michael comes in and kills her. But with Rob Zombie, he put more into detail about Michael's childhood. And what I really respected about it is the fact that he kind of humanized Michael in a way. Like with Michael's childhood, you saw that he was bullied at school. You saw that he was bullied by the mom's boyfriend, you know, his sister, possibly the sister's boyfriend. And it kind of justified Michael's killings from when he was young to turn it into this big psycho deranged serial killer. You know what I mean? So I just loved it. I love the characters. I love the acting. I love the plot. I just am obsessed. As far as the killings, I didn't feel bad for the boy in the beginning, which I think that was Junie from Spy Kids. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I didn't feel bad for him. Like Michael brutally killed him. I didn't feel bad for the mom's boyfriend. Judith's boyfriend, I really didn't care about. I'm not gonna hold you. I actually did feel bad for Judith. I did. And this may sound crazy, but the way that Michael killed her and the way that she was screaming, like I get chills. But her screams were actually like a little bit attractive. I hope that don't make me sound crazy. But yeah, the main person that I really did feel bad for was the guard. Like when Michael killed him when he got older, Boosie voice, I was like, come on, man. Like, Michael, he was nice to you when you were young. I'm pretty sure when you got older, he was still nice to you. And even when the guy was like, Mikey, I was good to you, I felt so bad. But that just showed like Michael didn't care. Michael wasn't sparing nobody. Like, he really was just this evil supernatural being. Anytime when that one comes on TV, like I always am tuned in. Like that is one of the movies that I can literally watch all day, every day. So that one, 10 out of 10. Coming in number 2, Halloween 2018. I forgot the guy name who plays Michael Myers, but he was also another good one. I feel like that he really did such an amazing job with, you know, as they call Michael Myers, the shape. The mask was also just freaking amazing. Like definitely one of the top masks. I love how they had like the family dynamic between Laurie, her daughter Karen, and the granddaughter Allison. Pretty much just showing that Laurie has been in seclusion for all these years. You know, she's pretty much been waiting for this moment to happen so she can finally kill Michael Myers. You know, she's been doing lessons, you know, learning how to shoot and everything. The kills in that one was also good. And I loved really the fighting scene between Michael and Laurie. Michael was getting in with her, okay? Like he was super duper strong. And I loved how when they were in the house and when they were fighting and they were at the balcony and when he threw her over and when Allison came in and was like, grandmother, and Michael looked down and Laurie Strode was gone. Again, that's just such a wonderful reference from like the original Halloween. I just love how they did that. The music was great. That one again is just another one that I can watch all day, every single day. So Halloween 2018, for that to be 40 years later, amazing. Because when it first came out, mind you, again, I've seen all of the Halloweens, and I was like, well, the last one that came out was Rob Zombie 2009 one. But then when I seen it was 40 years later, I'm like, oh, okay. So pretty much just erase all of these other movies and focus on the original one. And now it's 40 years later. So yeah, no complaints here with Halloween 2018. Coming in at number 3, and I know some of y'all finna be hating. Again, this is another one that I don't understand how people don't love this movie. Halloween Kills. Oh my God. It was savage. It was brutal. Like, Michael Myers wasn't sparing nobody at all. This was some of the best kills that I ever seen, and I love that it wasn't just Michael killing, people with his regular knife. No, homie was coming with all different type of other objects to kill people. That's where like the creativity came into it. I love how they melted the mask because it really looked real. And even with the firefighters, like, if I was them, I would have been out of there. If I'm standing there and I see a big old man coming out of the house with a weapon, and then y'all shooting him with water and he not backing down, I would have ran out of there, okay? But he brutally killed all of the firefighters. One of my other favorite scenes was when they were in the car with the husband and the wife, and after Michael killed her husband, she's shooting like 4-5 rounds and was missing every time. One of the most gangster scenes was when Michael was just sitting there chilling, and she came by the door and he opened the door and made the gun turn on her own self and killed her instantly. The music, like the soundtrack in that movie, was amazing too. Yeah, the kills were just freaking amazing. And when I first watched it, I really wasn't a fan of like the mob, evil dies tonight. I really didn't get that at first, but then when I watched it like a couple more times, I was like, you know what? It actually doesn't bother me. Like, I was fine with it. And another thing that I really loved about Halloween Kills was that they brought back like the legacy characters, like Sheriff Brackett, Lindsay, Tommy Doyle. I forgot the other 2 people, the nurse, and then the other boy that saw Michael when he was like really, really little and got spooked. Yeah, just again with like the whole scene with them just trying to track down Michael. They over here getting a mental patient, which is the wrong person, while Michael is just on a killing spree. Like, I don't see how anybody wanted to mess with Michael that day. I would have been in my house, chilling, sleeping with the doors locked. Just the creativity of all of it was just amazing. Oh, and also, how could I forget? Another thing that I really loved about like the opening scene was how, again, they did a reference to like a continuation of the original. We know that the real guy in real life, Donald Pleasant, is not alive, but the fact that they were able to do, I don't know if it was CGI or whatever, but how they were able to like bring back Dr. Loomis, I thought that was dope. And the mob scene at the end, when they all came together and they're beating Michael up, and that just showed that Michael is not a human being, that he's a supernatural being, because the fact that after all that jumping, he literally got up, came and slaughtered every single last one of them. I'm like, yo, this man is crazy. This man is brutal. So yeah, that one, oh, I love Halloween Kills. That was the most brutal, one of the most brutal that Michael ever was. Like, my dog wasn't sparing nobody. Coming in at number 4, I know I'm probably gonna get some hate, but I don't care. Fair is fair, all right? John Carpenter's Halloween, 1978, the very first one. I love that movie simply because, number 1, it's a classic, and number 2, it is the introduction to Michael Myers, okay? Without the first one, there would be no other Michael Myers movie. The reason why I put it at number 4, though, is because with my other 3, those are just a lot. It's just a lot more going on. Like, it's a lot more action, it's better killing. The first one, is like kind of mid, kind of starts off slow, but the original actor, the mask, that definitely is like hands down the best mask. I mean, it's the original mask. So when it comes on TV, it's like I'll watch it, but it's not one of the Halloween movies where it's like I can watch it over and over and over. Or if I see it on TV, it's like I may want to watch it just because I'm obsessed with Michael Myers. But other than that, it's like if it's on, it's on. If it's not, it's not. Like, I don't run to rush and watch it like I do with my other favorite 3. But again, it is a classic introduction to Michael Myers, so you got to put respect on the classic. Coming in at number 5, I actually do like Halloween 4, the return of Michael Myers. I love the girl that played Jamie. I really do. I love like the anticipation, like the anxiety of that being his niece and he's coming after to kill her. I think that she did such a phenomenal job as a little girl to be playing in that type of movie. Rachel was definitely one of my favorite characters, and when I was growing up, for some reason Halloween 4 and Halloween 5 were always one of the main ones that when I would turn on the TV and want to watch a scary movie, or even during like Halloween, they just always played that one. So honestly, I really grew up watching those 2 the most. Don't have like anything too much to say about it, but I really do enjoy it. Which brings me into number 6, Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers. Another one that I just always grew up seeing on TV, so I would just always watch it. And obviously because, you know, they pretty much sometimes go in chronological order, it was like once the 4th one went off, then the 5th one came on with Jamie. She's traumatized, she can't speak. Dr. Loomis was just being a savage, like he was like kind of really being mean to her. Rachel again reprised her role into that one. I was super duper sad when she died. Tina as well, she was so fun and hype and energetic. Like I was super duper sad when they killed Tina off. And just, you know, like with the connection between, you know, Jamie being traumatized and pretty much having like that connection to Michael and his curse, and, you know, her pretty much just like feeling when he was about to do something, you know, when he was about to kill. I thought it was like super duper dope. So that is another one that I really enjoy. Don't like The Mask. Again, I would do a different video about the ranking of The Mask, but yeah, that mask was like really ugly. Lastly, coming in at number 7, Halloween H2O 20 Years Later. That is another movie that still comes on until this day, and I don't mind watching it. Like when I'm on Pluto TV, it comes on all the time. I do love that Laurie Strode came back into this movie. I mean, it pretty much was, you know, just Michael being on a school campus, you know, killing people or whatever. But I do like how Laurie Strode was kind of like, you know, fearless in this one. Like she was really determined to kill Michael. I really do love the ending, which obviously goes into the beginning of Halloween Resurrection, which was the twist, how she really didn't end up killing Michael Myers. She killed a whole new person because Michael switched the mask. The mask was just terrible. But yeah, that's honestly one that I actually do like. You know, LL Cool J was in that one, and thank God that he survived or whatever, because we thought he was dead at one moment. But that's one that I honestly don't mind watching. I mean, I'm such a fan of Jamie Lee Curtis, and, you know, she's a scream queen, and just, you know, Laurie Strode and Michael Myers. It's like those are just 2 major iconic names. So yeah, Halloween H2O, I like it. All right, you guys, so that's all that I'm going to give today. I hope that you like this video. I'm very interested to see what your rankings of the Halloween movies, if you've seen all 13, if you've only seen a little bit, if you like my ranking, like please engage with me, comment down, let me know what your rankings are, and I would definitely be back with another Michael Myers video. I love you guys, stay blessed, and have a great day.